welcome to this week's Mortgage Minute with Mitch. So the biggest headline from this past week was the Consumer Price Index coming out and showing that while inflation did cool, it didn't cool as much as expected. Now, much like the employment numbers, the Bureau of Labor Statistics is behind them, and they actually made some alterations to this number too. So they did go back to 2022 and made some revisions. So some of the year-over-year numbers that we're going to see aren't going to be exactly as anticipated because of the changes they went all the way back last year and made. So not that that's terrible news, but just know that, for this week, the numbers didn't come out as good as expected, so the market didn't respond as favorably as we had hoped. Now, some good news though, the M2 report came out, and that's a measure of the money supply. Now, in 2020 and 2021, we saw that balloon because of all the stimulus payments being made. So we're actually on pace to see that shrink back down to normal and get rid of a lot of that excess by this summer. So at least that's the way things are trending. So that means lower money supply, lower inflation, ultimately leads to lower mortgage rates. So another good news, the housing market index. That report showed some builder confidence improvements as well. So the last 2 months we've seen it go up, but this month actually went up 7 points. That's the biggest month-over-month jump in 10 years. So we're still not up to 50%. So anything above 50 is expansion, below is contraction. So we'd love to see it get back over 50, but at least it's trending in the right direction. Builders are very, very uptight when it comes to the market. They don't want to be stuck with a bunch of inventory. So if they're showing some positive momentum in your industry, that translates to good news in the overall health of the housing market. So overall, while we haven't seen rates improve this week, the market looks like things are moving in the right direction. Now next week, the markets are in for a short week because of President's Day, so if you have a short week, enjoy the long weekend. Should be pretty mild, especially for February. We're not going to be in the 60s and 70s like we've seen, but overall, again, a pretty mild weekend to enjoy. So the NBA is in a break for their All-Star weekend, got all the festivities going on starting tonight. And the Cavs actually just lost a heartbreaker, almost came back on Wednesday against the 76ers, but hey, they've won 6 out of 7. They're still sitting in 4th place in the East. So pitchers and catchers reported in Goodyear this week. So baseball is coming up here. The first exhibition game is going to be a week from tomorrow. The Battle of Ohio exhibition is going to be taking place. So as always, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please let me know, and we'll see you next week.